All right. So thinking about strategy, thinking about your company, thinking about how you're going to build. Let's just get some basic stuff out of the way. In real estate, what's the mantra in real estate? What's the mantra? It's location, 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 right? In finance, it's timing, 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 right? What about in products or services? It's differentiation. It's differentiation, my friends, and differentiation is innovation. And it's so very important that you understand that differentiation is where we compete. That's in the reef, right? We're not about standardization. It's not about standardization. And this is an advantage to you. While you're thinking strategically, I want you to understand that most everyone that you're competing with is thinking about cost savings and profits. Cost savings and profits. Take a step back. Earlier in the course, a few classes ago, I told you that perspective is worth at least 50 IQ points. You understanding who you're competing against and who you're competing with gives you the competitive advantage, gives you the actual advantage when it comes to going forward, right? So understanding that differentiation is where we compete, whereby everyone else is always thinking about costs, cost reduction. What does it mean when a company comes out and says we're restructuring? That's cost reduction, right? What happens when people are only looking at profits and cost reduction? They forget about the customer. They forget about the customer. Innovation is to differentiation as your image is to customers, right? People want new. They want exciting. So these are the three mantras, right? Real estate, everyone knows location, location. Finance, it's timing, 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 right? Products is differentiation, differentiation, differentiation. But it's your perspective that you understand this that's strategic. Most everyone is not thinking in this realm. Again, they're thinking about costs and they're thinking about profits. So in B school, in business school, this is what they teach you. How you configure your resources tells you how profitable you will be. And that's what everybody's shooting for is profit, profit, profit. How do we lower our labor expense? Everyone always says labor's a killer, right? You're looking at the wrong thing. But differentiation gets you new customers, new sales, and a new image, right? You have to, and you write this down. You had better kill your own products before your competitors do. Kill your own products before your competitors do. All right? Differentiation, differentiation, differentiation. This is what we need to be. Profitability is such an accounting type methodology. It's just so cliche. It's so cliche, right? It's so 1988. Right? We've got to hit these profits and our ROI, our return on investment will be this. And customers, you need to sell. Customers want differentiation. And by differentiation, I don't mean unique. I do not mean unique. I mean exclusive. Let's take a look at this. We have some competitive advantages here, right? One is the traditional competitive advantage, which is all about cost, right? We have low overhead, right? We've got to reduce our overhead and we've also got volume discounts on our raw materials. Think of Taco Bell. They're buying lettuce by the ton, right? So what do you think they're paying for their lettuce? Are they paying the same amount for their lettuce as the Mexican shop across the street that has one store? Absolutely not. They're paying significantly less. Their profits are going to be more as a percentage of each unit sold, but they're also driving to efficiency. And none of this is wrong. I'm not telling you, hey, this is terrible stuff. No, I'm just showing you that this is one of the other cost advantage. This is one of the competitive advantage schools of thought, right? Efficiency, the lean, Six Sigma, all the TQM stuff. Standardized, everything being standardized, a one size fits all. Very, very important in this school of thought. This is very much about profits over here, very much about profitability. And profits, my friends, can be misleading. While you're thinking about strategy, you can go out of business being profitable. Did you know that? Yes, you can go out of business being profitable. How? Profits are engineered. Let's say you sell me $10,000 worth of No Migos, but I don't pay you. We talked about this in a previous class. You're going to be on the books profitable, but what if I end up going out of business and I never wrote that check to you? Guess what? You were showing a profit, but you never got the money in. Think of the black swan that landed on our economy in October of 2008. We called it the subprime mortgage crisis, right? All the banks were showing. How many of you remember Washington Mutual? How many of you remember Wachovia, right? Do you remember some of these banks? Where are they now? They were showing huge profits, but guess what? They were giving loans out to ninjas, no income, no job applicant. You didn't have to show proof of income. You didn't have to show anything. Guess what? Guess what? They had huge profits, but no cash flow. Money wasn't coming in. Now let's go to the other school of thought, differentiation advantage. This is about customization. This is about price premium. This is about disequilibrium. We're not interested in the equilibrium of supply and demand, the intersection of the two. We want more demand than supply. We always want more demand than supply. That's what makes the price of a Ferrari the price of a Ferrari. Does that make sense? Disequilibrium. It's not equilibrium. It's disequilibrium. It's about exclusive. It's not, I talked about this earlier. It's not about unique. It's about exclusive. Make sure that you're killing your products before your before your competitors do. That means differentiation. You're investing into research and development. You're investing into your customers. Invest into your customers. And this is what differentiation advantage is. I'm Senor Chavez, and now we're cooking with gas.